Hey guys, officially back in Kuala Lumpur, and yeah, wow, I had the most amazing 2.5 weeks away on the east coast. Went all around the Perhentian Islands, and oh wow, it was absolutely out of this world. But back in Kuala Lumpur, and just reading through the comments on my previous video I made here in the city, there was a few comments suggesting I come down to the TRX Exchange, check that out, go up to the rooftop garden. And it was also suggested I tried the walkway from the pavilion all the way to KLCC. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make two videos. One, I'm going to explore the TRX Exchange, and then I'm going to go and do the link walkway up to KLCC. That'll be on the next video after this one. But anyway, fun fact about the TRX, which was pointed out in the comments, and if I get any of this wrong, please just either ignore me or correct me. So, super fun fact which was pointed out in the comments. I've done a little bit of research on it as well, and it's absolutely hilarious. Very first Apple store launched here in Malaysia was launched in the new TRX Exchange shopping centre, and this building is out of this world. It's like a engineering and architectural masterpiece. So Apple got the rights to have their only Apple store here in this building. However, Samsung was one step ahead, and the metro station below, which links you to the TRX Exchange, Samsung done a deal with the TRX/MRT Corporation, and Samsung bought the rights to the metro station below. This was a really cheeky move, as pretty much just about everyone in this city knows the TRX metro stop as the Samsung Galaxy stop. And we'll go down there after we do a little bit of exploring, but you'll see what I mean. They literally branded the whole entire metro station with Samsung Galaxy advertisements. Genius marketing, genius advertisements, and this was a real slap in the face for Apple. I've been using Samsungs pretty much since my very first Android smartphone. Bought the watch as well, but I'm still going to check out the Apple store here in the TRX. This is actually my first time kind of walking around the TRX. I always pass through the metro station, but I never actually come up to it. So yeah, this is new for me, and I'm kind of looking forward to exploring this. Okay, let's rock and roll. First impressions walking into the shopping centre, yeah, it's very impressive. They didn't skip anything when it comes to design. Very spacious, marble floors, and yeah, it's absolutely pristine. But so far I'm so impressed with the design. It's absolutely beautiful, and I kind of get the impression that all the major outlets here, they probably had to work in conjunction with the architects and designers to keep everything kind of the same team. So the big Apple store, Malaysia's very first Apple experience, is literally over there, and that's the one that Samsung went after. Seeing as though I'm here and I was waffling on about the Apple store, we might as well go in and check it out. Looks like it's 3 levels. The design looks really cool, and it looks like there's actually a viewing deck up there as well. Okay, let's check out the Apple store. I'd imagine Apple paid a lot of money just to have this particular store. It's pretty much one of the main focal points as you come up the first lift in the shopping centre. Okay, I'm not here to promote Apple. Let's go out and check out this beautiful outdoor garden area here on top of the shopping centre. Apparently there's a couple of little activities, and there's actually a rooftop forest here. So yeah, let's check this out. This is absolutely beautiful. Awesome shopping centre, get out of the heat, and then you have this beautiful rooftop garden here with a little forest walkway. Myself and Lena, we normally go to Lala Port. It also has a nice rooftop garden. So yeah, this is like my first time up here on the TRX. Hello. They probably think I have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. But yeah, wow, this is cool. Lena hasn't been down here yet. Like I said, we normally go Lala Port. I always connect at the Samsung station below, but I never thought about just coming up and chilling out here for a few minutes. Just looking over there, there is a coffee area, so you can get a nice coffee and chill out here on the rooftop garden. The top of the TRX has like a glass dome, and at night time you can pretty much see this building from most places in the city. It really is an iconic piece of architecture here in the city of Kuala Lumpur. You can see the Merdeka 118 building, and when they actually finish the completion of the top levels, myself and Lena are going to stay on the new hotel that's been built on the top levels. Okay, to the forest. What a beautiful addition to the roof of the building here. This is absolutely incredible. I've had a few comments in the past on some of my videos about kind of big cities and how people prefer the countryside and all this. I also prefer the countryside, but I love cities as you have every amenity you could ever want in a city. There's lots of life, lots of energy. So when you're in a big major city like Kuala Lumpur, these are beautiful little getaways. And I genuinely think Kuala Lumpur is one of the best cities out there, and I've been to a few. Okay, I think I've just left the forest walkway there. It does kind of go around the other way, but I'm going to go down the side of the building here and just see what's around the corner. So I actually think there's another level to the rooftop garden. Of course I went the wrong way. I left the forest trail, so I got to get my ass back on the trail. I've been coming to Kuala Lumpur now for about 3 years, so I know the city like the back of my hand. So when I'm on the top of a big building like this, I can very easily identify all the different landmarks, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So something I want to kind of briefly chat about, which I wasn't really going to, but while I was on my way down towards the TRX, aka Samson stop, I was just reading a news article about a young British guy from just outside of Liverpool. He went missing in Bangzar just last week, and yeah, it's very tragic. Hopefully he shows up. For any tourists coming to Malaysia, I just want to say, like, I have literally travelled to every corner of this country, taken buses, trains, you name it, you know. I've only really started documenting my travelling in the last year, but over the last maybe 20 plus years I've travelled all over the world, been to pretty much every country in Europe, America and further afield, and the safest I have ever felt is here in Malaysia. So fingers crossed the young guy shows up, and yeah, hopefully this doesn't discourage anyone from visiting Malaysia, as it really is a beautiful country, very much a multicultural country. You have a few main ethnic groups here, and everybody is super kind, super lovely, and the Malays themselves will go out of your way to help you, and that's from my experience travelling the whole entire country. It's starting to get a little bit hot. I'm going to head back into the shopping centre, do a little bit more exploring, and then we'll head down towards the Samsung Galaxy station here at the TRX, and I can show you guys literally what Samsung done to counteract Apple launching its big fancy store here in the TRX shopping centre. I feel at one with the fish after my 2.5 weeks snorkeling on the east coast. If I have that much content of snorkeling, I'm going to have to rename the channel yet again to Snorkeling with Charcoal Dave. Okay, how do I get in off this roof? It's absolutely massive, and I am baked. That was a pretty cool experience. Went around all the TRX shopping complex, went down to the food hall, had a coffee, had a lunch, had a smoothie, went up to the forest garden. The roof is absolutely incredible. But now we're going to go down to the TRX stop, and this is also known as the Samsung Galaxy stop. And you'll see what I was talking about at the start of the video with all the Samsung advertisements, as it's known as the Samsung Galaxy stop. Anyway, Samsung really went all out with this MRT stop. Literally everything you see is just Samsung. You know, the lift coming down, the banner across, all the signage throughout the whole entire station. It's all Samsung, and we still have to go down another level or two, and it's going to be Samsung the whole way down. You could just imagine somebody in the Apple Experience Store explaining to a customer, you need to get off at the Samsung Galaxy stop. Genius marketing. A lot of you guys commented about this walkway from Bukit Bintang all the way to KLCC. I've been coming to Malaysia for 3 years and I genuinely didn't even know about it. I've seen the linkway bridges, but I didn't really know what they were for. So that's what I'm going to do. A bit more content here, and then I'll end the video, and the next video upload will be of the linkway from the pavilion to KLCC. Okay, let's rock and roll. Just made it to Bukit Bintang. Now I'm going to go and do the walkway to KLCC, but I'm going to end this video here as I got quite a bit of content, and I'll see you guys in the next video where I do the walkway from the pavilion to KLCC. Okay guys, one love.